not just a job. You're not just a dent on the fender. You're a person. You're a Wyatt's Pain body. No one will treat you like we do.
Dang, hey, listen to my 9mm go bang. Dang, dang, hey, this is KRS-One. Been to a crack dealer by the name of Peter. Had to buck him down with my 9mm. He said I had his girl, I said, now what to you, stupid? But he tried to play me out, and KRS-One knew it. He reached for his pistol, but it was just a waste, cause my 9mm was up against his face. He pulled his pistol anyway, and I filled him full of lead. But just before he fell to the ground, this is what I said. Dang, dang, hey, listen to my 9mm go bang. Dang, dang, hey, this is KRS-One. 7 days later, I was chilling in the herb. Gave her 7 days too much when the gossip has to circulate. Puffin' since I mean, I heard knock, knock, knock. But the way that they knock it did not sound like any cop. And if it were a customer, they'd ask me for a nick. So suddenly I realized it had to be a trick. I dropped down to the floor and they did not waste no time. They shot right through the door, so I had to go for mine. They pumped the shots again, but the suckers kept on missing. Cause I was on the floor, by now I crawled into the kitchen. 30 seconds later, boy, they bust the door down. The money and the sesame was lying all around. But just as they put their pistols down to take a cut, me jumped out the kitchen, went buck, buck, buck. They fall down to the floor, but one was still alive. Someone put my 9mm right between his eyes. Looked at his partner, and both of them were dead. So just before he joined his partner, this is what I said. Dang, dang, hey, listen to my 9mm go bang. Dang, dang, hey, this is KRS-One. I gathered all the money and I ran up the block. I said this is a perfect time to meet with Scott LaRock. But Scott is either psychic or he has a knack for trouble. Cause Scott LaRock showed up in an all-black BMW. I jumped inside the car and we screeched off in a hurry. And Scott said, what is wrong? Relax, tell me the story. I said, you remember Peter? Well, his posse tried to kill me. I'm alright now because the sensor main feel me. Scott just laughed, he said, I know they're all dead. And just before you pull the trigger, this is what you said. Dang, dang, hey, listen to my 9mm go bang, bang. Dang, dang, hey, this is KRS-One.
True MC Radio, man. You have reached True MC Radio, man. We're coming at you right here live on KCAA 102.3, 106.5, 1050 AM. And this show right here is being brought to you by Mr. Danny Alcaraz at the Alcaraz AB Sunday Block. Thanks for joining us today on Ashy Knees Sunday, and I came prepared.
Yeah,
I am prepared, man. I have the ashiest knees ever.
We are
Yo,
back.
sitting next to me right now, we got a DJ 4080.
In the building.
And over here, Triple P.
Yes, we the true MCs, and we about to go off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Straight
So,
up
man,
hip-hop with it today,
I was going
man.
to tell you, man, today we're going to be talking about disrespectful youth, all right? So I've been threatening to, like, talk about this on the air for a while, and I'm going to kick it off today, man. My problem with Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino?
Yeah.
Why?
Me and Childish Gambino are in a beef, but he don't know about it, though.
Why?
No, I'm just
Why?
kidding. No, it's not a beef, man. It's not a beef. So check this out. What happened was, Childish Gambino. He's a talented man. He does many things. He does stand up comedy. He does writing. He does obviously acting. He does some rapping, some singing. I mean, really does.
It's a
pretty
lot
much
of
everything.
some, man. It's
That's a lot, man. Yeah. So, on one stand-up comedy act, he did this joke about old school hip hop, talking about how lame it was.
Whoa.
So he
I
said,
remember that.
Touch
he
the
said-
nerve.
Yeah, exactly. So what the comment was the joke was that he was saying, oh, have you ever listened to old school rap? Like, it's terrible. And he's like, oh, I went downtown. I don't remember the joke exactly, but he's like, oh, I went downtown today and bought a new hat. Oh, and he was just basically clowning old school hip hop.
Oh, man.
Okay, now
Our forefathers, really?
right. Now, see, the beef with it is I understand it's just a joke, man. Like, I'm not sitting here like trying to trash the dude. I'm not trying to go like,
Some jokes ain't funny.
like,
Very
hey,
funny,
man.
mother.
Hey, hip hop and mothers are two things you don't joke.
Yeah. It's like some jokes are not funny, and I
Right,
take
right.
hip hop serious.
No, I know what joke you're talking about, and it kind of like, because of his generation and the way they already have a stigma against anything older,
Right.
and they already think, well, we reinvented the wheel here.
Right.
We're the greatest.
Right.
We started fire on a different stick.
Because
we're the
they can
greatest
come
thing.
into the game and sell millions of records, and
Right,
they
and-
already have exposure versus our forefathers who fought
And struggled.
to get to make it so the guys in this generation, all you have to do is just get a deal and go.
Or go on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Right.
write
Or
a few
SoundCloud
quote
or whatever.
unquote bars
Yeah.
that don't even rhyme.
Yeah.
Or you can call yourself DJ Ahmed
But
and
yeah.
think you're a DJ.
But some jokes are not funny. It's like
Right.
kissing your sister. It feels the same, but it's not right. See what I'm saying? It's not right. It's just some jokes aren't right.
Right.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is like, I understand what he was doing. It was a stand-up comedy. I'm trying to make people laugh. I understand it's just a joke.
Right.
Even if he didn't,
This
because
is just
I was
jokes.
dude, but it's just jokes.
This is just
but
jokes,
but I think like comedy comes from a place of truth. It is what I believe.
Many of it does.
Yeah, I
I
believe
know
a lot
my
of it is.
comedy does,
Right.
except for the kissing my sister joke. That I didn't make that. I didn't make that up. That's just I heard it. Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
So
The backwards of Eric.
like, man, our show just
Joe,
shifted,
our
man.
engineer is over there.
Our show just shifted, man.
Oh, our engineer Joe's over there. He's over there turning red.
Oh yeah, man, we forgot to give a shout out, man, to
Joe Ski.
Joe Denier, Joe Ski Love, man, in the house, man. He's on the ones and twos. He's helping us with the music, man. So the thing is like even if you don't feel that way, even if Childish Gambino didn't feel that way, like
Right.
that's not his opinion about hip hop or old school hip hop. You kind of have a responsibility to people who don't know about old school hip hop to at least give that respect to the people who came before you,
Yes.
because man, that doesn't happen in any other genre of music.
Like no one disses the Beatles.
Yeah,
Right,
like
right.
you-
They
you-
pretty much bigged them up. Like, wow,
Like, you-
they sold millions of
dude.
records. I want to be like them.
yeah, and you've never heard Nirvana come out and be like, Rolling Stones, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mick
Man.
Jagger's whack.
Oh yeah,
You've
man.
never
Like,
heard that.
man. Like in every other genre of music, the people who came out, even if they don't like an older band, they give respect to that
I
band.
mean,
Right,
the
because they
IRS will
paved the
come
way.
after you, man. If you say something about Bob Dylan,
Right.
come on, man. You can't mess with certain people.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of like my whole beef with it is like, and then you know what? I'll tell you what. Let's roll some more music, man. Let's go hit up some
Yeah.
more music. And yo, P, tell them what's coming up.
I want to go international this time.
International.
International.
Rude
So,
boy.
listen, Maha Roots Maneuver
Roots,
with
Manoa.
Witness the Fitness
Yeah.
out the UK.
That's that West Indy coming at you, baby.
Yeah,
Love
man.
Yeah, listen here, roll boy. You're turning on True MC Radio.
it. Lot of mercy.
Toss
Mix master burst the bionic zit splitter. Breakneck speeds, we drown 10 pints of bitter. We lean all day, and some say that ain't productive. Could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Said wait, we count them blessings and keep jamming. Tis him, scumbag, scum of the earth. His worth was nil until he gained the skill of tongues. From 15 years young, straight to my greyback self, I stay top shelf material. Jerk chicken, jerk fish, break away slave bliss. Generate G's and then be stashing with the Swiss. Fools can't see this. Under your pistols, a fist full of hip-hop duns. I progressing in the flesh. Esoteric quotes, most frightening. Duppy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duppy leg on me an. I summon up the power of Banana Clan. Witness the fitness, the prophet and liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet and liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet and liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet and liveth. One hope, one quest. Swigging that deep root juice. Now we there burning boots. Set them spirit them loose. Go ahead, go slash up the news. With conclusive proof about the truth, the right. Cause whether we hitchhike or push bike or travel kind of trash. Manifest that with oats and roots rap. Manifest that, yeah, I do my zing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Got up in the life with this ragged bone flow. Squeeze the pain from my belly and set my soul free. Travel over ocean, land and sea. Face enough stress and difficulty. Flung back from the brink. Whining kinda stink. We don't give a frig about what them fools think. Trigger network, our network will speak for itself. Proof of the trophy and the champion belt. Come sun, come rain, come hailstone pelt. Witness the fitness, the prophets and liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophets and liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophets and liveth. One hope, one quest. Yeah, wanna submit with some old time shit. Let the whole world know he's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start licked by the hook or by the crook, by the poop or by the kick. He's sickly cryptic, spitting the code and most proud to present that Crufferton mode. And it shows that bro's done. Seen a few slights. Life row scenario, reality bites. We in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Eat that beat, got one for tech, eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we're plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Crufferton touch. Proceed, set speed. Crufferton, y'all. Witness the fitness, the Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. One quest, one quest, one quest, one
This is a mission, not a small-time thing. Let me tell you about what happened when the phone went. Well, I was cooling at the crib with this girl, Suzanne. And everything was going just according to plan when the phone rang. Yo, I couldn't believe it, told myself to ignore it. Forget it, leave it. Just when things had started going great, it rang again. I said, hold up, wait. Picked up the phone, yeah, who the hell is this? Somebody said this is serious business. There's a tape in the mailbox between your doors. Take the tape from the box and put it in yours. I listened to the tape and my mouth just dropped. I picked up the phone, but the man hung up and said, yo, this tape was self-destruct. I pressed eject, but the tape was stuck. Oh well, what the heck, I just cleaned up the mess. Opened up the closet, got the bulletproof vest. Loaded up the sword off, the double barrel, the Rambo knife with the hunting apparel. Threw on the trench, kissed the girl goodbye. She said, special ed, don't go, you might die. Started crying and hugging on me, so I shot her. I said, sorry baby, but I gotta do what I gotta.
You're on a mission.
Do what I gotta.
You're on a mission. You're on a mission.
Do what I gotta.
You're on a mission.
mission, not a small time thing. Took the express on an Air Force jet. The thoughts in my mind broke me out into sweat. I was thinking of the message again and again. In particular, the name of Liu Chin Chen. Yo, I landed in Japan with intent to kill. You can tell I wasn't joking by the look on my grill. Took a look at a picture of the man that I was after. A 5'10" black belt karate master. Knew where to find him, knew where he would be. I turned around and sure enough, Mr. Chen found me. I looked him in the eye with the stare so cold. I said I came to avenge for the rhymes you stole. Now, you must die because that is my mission. He flipped back, got into a fighting position. The tiger style was wild. He threw his hands in the air. He started to smile. I said, you can smile now, but you won't for long. Cause sucker, you'll be sorry that you stole my song. He said, choose your style. I broke fool. I said, what? Pulled out the knife, tried to shove it in his gut. It didn't even cut. I flipped, I started bugging. Pulled out the handgun. I shot a slug in his chest. He said, Buddha, bless and stood proud. Outshot the bullet. Mr. Chen just bowed. So I shot him again. Yo, I couldn't believe Mr. Chen caught the bullet in his two front teeth. Yo, he kicked me on the floor just like I was a child. I got fed up. I fought a flatbush style. Stood to my feet, threw my hands to the sky. Shake him, then I faked him, then I caught him in the eye. He started stumbling, yo, I started wilding. He tripped, busted his lip, I started smiling. Knew he was defeated, but I wasn't done yet. So I shot him with the shotty, then I jetted in the jet.
You're on a mission. You're on a mission.
Jetted in the jet.
You're on a mission. You're on a mission.
Jetted in the jet.
You're on a mission. You're on a mission.
Jetted in the jet.
You're on a mission.
This is a mission, not a small time thing. This is a mission, not a small time thing. This is a mission, not a small time thing.
Yo, True MC, man.
True MC.
Yo, who was that? Who was that? 48?
That was Special Ed.
Special Ed, the Mission.
Out of Brooklyn, baby.
Out of
Rasmus High.
And I recognize that beat as Big Beat by Billy Squire, and the sample was the Grunt by the JBs. Had some grunt in there.
Little bit of history there for you.
There you go. True MC Radio, man, on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching us.
Get at us.
So we were talking about the disrespectful youth of hip hop.
Wear me belt.
Wear me belt. Oh yeah.
me belt.
And before that was Roots Maneuver.
Yes,
Roots Maneuver, man.
Out of England.
Witness. Witness the Fitness. Yeah, out of UK for sure. So yo, so the whole thing about Childish Gambino, man, that we're going back to that is you know, like I'm not dissing the dude. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, you're wrong, but just understand though, man.
No, man, he's family. You know what I'm saying?
Kinda,
He's hip hop. He's family.
Exactly right. You know what I mean? But it hurts a little bit. You know, it hurts
Cuts deep.
to hear people talk about old school hip hop. You know, especially like when you talk about lyrics. Because I mean, think about this. Think about this like in the '80s, lyrics. If Childish Gambino says, "Hey, old school lyrics were whack," then the only thing that I can really say to him is, a child was born with no frame of mind,
Blind to the ways of mankind.
God is smiling on you, but
he's frowning too,
because only God knows what you've been through. You'll grow up in the ghetto living second rate, and your eyes will sing a song of deep hate. The places you play and where you stay looks like one great big alleyway. You'll admire all the number book takers, thugs, pimps, and pushers, and the big money makers. Driving big cars, spending 20s and 10s, and you want to grow up to be just like them. Smugglers, gamblers, burglars, gamblers, big pocket peddlers, even panhandlers. You say I'm cool, I'm no fool, but then you wind up dropping out of high school. Now you're unemployed, all non-void, walking around like your pretty boy Floyd. Turn stick up kid, but look what you done did. You got sent up for an 8-year bid. Now your manhood is took and you're a main tag.
In the next 2 years of an undercover.
Getting used and abused and served like hell. Till one day you were found hung dead in your cell. It was plain to see that your life was lost. You was cold and your body swung back and forth. But now your eyes sing the sad, sad song of how you lived so fast and died so young.
So don't push me. Hell, see?
Yo, that was written in 1982.
82. And that's considered to be the greatest song of all time. Like one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time.
And not
it's
just
the first group, the first hip hop group to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
True.
So you telling me that Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five are whack? Childish Gambino, step to me about that, please. Please step to me and prove it.
Not just that. That was the first reality rap.
First
That
reality
was, you're
rap.
right. Yeah, that was the first report of the streets
Exactly.
on vinyl.
Before NWA.
And the crazy thing is, it took off, man. It was hugely popular, not just in the ghetto, not just amongst minorities. I mean, it was a hugely popular song.
Yeah.
Right, worldwide.
Who doesn't know "Don't Push Me"? 'Cause
Everybody
I'm
knows
that's
that
one
like
of the
they
best
know
hooks.
Hotel Motel.
That's one of the
Everyone
best
knows
hooks in
it the
hip-hop.
same way. Yeah,
Right.
they know it the same way.
So the question, like, I mean, what the problem is you can even go back to like today's hip hop, today's rap nowadays is. If you say there's no good hip hop now, it's the hip hop you're listening to. There
Right,
is good
right.
hip hop.
There's
now.
just
great
gotta
hip
dig
hop.
Yeah,
for it.
there's great
Because
hip hop now.
man, I love 2 Chainz. I think 2 Chainz is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, interview over.
I love 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
and
Nah, I feel you, man.
It's
I
just
feel you.
man, and I like 2 Chainz.
You know
It's
what?
Something about the dude, man.
We all have. Well, I don't know. I have our new school artists that I probably shouldn't like, but I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like them. What can I
Yeah.
say? But it was the same thing back in our day, though. Like when we were young, like not everything that we made was smashed
great.
out of the park,
Right.
man. I mean, lyrically, we had 2 Life Crew.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We had
Hammer.
huh?
Hammer.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
Get It
Hammer.
Started.
Yeah, dude, Hammer was. I loved Hammer, the first album, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I liked
I-
Hammer's
I-
first album too. I thought his
Yeah.
first album was
Yeah.
dope.
I like
dope,
Let's
man.
Get It Started. That was
Pump It
dope to
Up.
me.
The lyrics
Pump
It Up.
weren't really on point, but I mean,
Pump It Up's gonna be on the show one day. That's one of my selections coming because that song was dope, man.
and I'm gonna have to dance.
And he went after Run DMC on that song.
He did. You're right.
So see, that's the same example. Yeah. I mean, he went after Run
we're
DMC.
tripping the engineer out.
Yeah,
man.
Joe's like, really? Yeah.
he's like Hammer.
Man, we may have to play that now, man. We may have to play it now instead. Yeah.
So, the whole thing is like I feel like in hip hop that because it's a music that's dominated by youth, they control what is determined to be cool and what's not. So.
Yeah.
That kind of leaves us old guys out, because we were a long time ago. Oh, we ain't doing anything now. We're not contributing. We're not, and it's nothing significant now. So now it's all about the kids, and now it's all about. But the problem is they're not paying attention to where they came from.
Nope.
Right.
They're not paying attention to the people who paved the road for them to be here today.
And also, they're not paying attention to the business mistakes that many of the older folks made.
True that.
So when you're spending that $1 million
True that.
advance on Rolls
Good
Royces
point,
and
man.
chains and
That's-
diamonds, and you got to recoup that money back, so you can see your royalties, and then you still got to pay rent on that mansion you in.
That's you know what Triple P. That's a really good point, because if you really stop and think about it, that was really the center of the battle between KRS and Nelly.
Yes.
Because the whole time that Nelly was calling this a beef, KRS was basically saying, "You mean you're setting yourself up for failure? You don't realize that you ain't gonna be on top your whole life.
Yes.
Right.
This is gonna
And-
end at some point.
Right.
And not just that, KRS-One already made that song almost 10 years prior to
number
that, saying,
one. Yeah.
what
Yeah.
you gonna do when you out of here?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But plus with that too,
Clear him out.
yeah,
Clear 'em out. Yeah, it was a
Karis
song.
One was not necessarily going after Nelly. He was going after his record company and the music industry.
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah.
It took me a while to catch it because I felt like Karis One didn't like pounce on Nelly like he did other people. But later I realized he wasn't coming after Nelly, and they
Right.
end up doing a song together later too. And see, that's the power of hip hop. Hip hop is about unity. I could beef with you
Right.
today and rock with you tomorrow because guess what? It's about getting money at the end of the day. Let's get that money too.
Yeah, but it's also driven by people who are not real hip hop heads,
Yes.
and they are the ones dictating to these young people like, "Hey, this is what's hot. This is what's
Which-
hot. This,
Right,
what
this is what
and-
hip-hop's
and
supposed
and
to
these
be."
are young
Which
people
was-
who want to get paid, but do you have to sacrifice yourself to get paid? And that's
How
what's
far are you willing to go? What will you sell?
happening. Right.
Which
So,
which was
so
my-
in essence, these record execs are no better than the pimp on the street.
Yeah,
That's the
true. I mean,
same thing.
That's for all genres of music. But that was my beef with the Childish Gambino joke, was that it was kind of an irresponsible joke. I mean,
Right.
even if you really felt that way, I mean, you probably shouldn't give a generation of people who don't know about hip hop a reason to disrespect it.
Right. Don't give them a reason.
Right. You should probably. I mean, if anything, I don't know. You should
Yeah,
probably
I'm trying to embrace the mumble rap. I'm trying to embrace it.
I'm not.
But see, here's the
I'm
I
just
gotta.
thing.
being honest. I'm just.
Here's the thing. I don't understand where it comes from, so who am I to diss it?
True that.
Until I do my research and understand it, who am I to diss it? I would sound like my parents or our parents' era
Right.
who thought that when hip hop started or when
Right.
rap started that it was garbage
Well,
and that
Well, let me
it
elaborate.
was a fad.
Let me
So see, I
elaborate.
shouldn't do that to mumble rap.
Well, let me elaborate. When I say I'm not, it's because I already tried. You understand?
All right.
So it's not that I don't listen to some of these newer artists that are popular. I've heard their music. It just doesn't appeal to me.
Well, for me, at the end of the day, I don't have to rock with it. But since I don't rock with it, it doesn't give me the right to just straight up diss it.
Right.
So I don't.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree
Yeah.
with that. Yo, check this out real quick. Let's break this. Man, KCAA Radio 102.3, 106.5, 1050 AM. If you want to sound off on this, man, call us up, 888-909-1050.
1050.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's your part, man. Let me one more time. 888-909.
1050.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Working as a team. So we're gonna go to some music, man. We're gonna go to some music, man. We're gonna go ahead and just hit you with some tunes right now.
We got it.
Joe, take it away, man.
Take it away, Walter.
Ooh, Joeski Love, man, on the True MC Radio, man. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, it's out for rap, the body of the life force. DJ Cam in France, you know what I'm saying? It's the remix, the DJ Premier. Go ahead and climb the barbed wire. Now step inside the fire. I'm hanging heads, I'm choking your neck with pure desire. You couldn't blast with me, no, kill you lavishly. Now don't you know that if you thought it, I'd have brought it. Now this monster bitch punk, you can't get by me. What was that thing that made you think that you're as high as I be? Physical and mental planes, I'm having nothing. Get lyrically awakened, nothing in the sun. You shouldn't tamper with this, please, I don't advise. I thought that much before you were born, you realize the body of the life force, chemically, metaphysically, mentally, physically, internally, horizontally, vertically, absolutely, I'm deadly. Minors, no assistance, I'm kept in higher places. You can't erase this logo car behind your faces. Battle stations wherever the beefing has arisen. And in the grave is what the body's gonna pissin'. A chance with me, you couldn't dance with me. If you think you're physical, you couldn't dance with me. A chance with me, you couldn't dance with me. If you think you're physical, you couldn't dance with me. I'm using transit G, and I don't think you got the ammo. A chance with me, you couldn't dance with me. If you think you're physical, you couldn't dance with me. I'm using transit G, and I don't think you got the ammo. Now it's the second verse. I guess you thought you'd get a breather. To have to keep on hitting you, making you a believer. It's heavy thesis, endowed with telekinesis. You never see it, to never think it, never reach it. Climb a pathway to the top, you'll never reach it. And don't get caught too close to the sun, you're gonna hate it. Your skin will feel it, while the heat starts to feel it. Tell you it's smashed to be nine, it wouldn't last with me. Seize control over your mind telepathically. Oh yes, it has to be done by someone. Gladiator holding the mic, and I'm the shogun. Push my queen up, slice you up with my bishops. Knights moving L-shaped forms to back my rook up. Making 5 moves, I guess you thinking that you castling. Strategical ways of killing you, I've been mastering. You must have had a death wish to get with this. Power is nuclear, acts of physicists.
Keep it real in this rap game.
A chance with me, you couldn't dance with me. If you think it physical, you couldn't dance with me. A chance with me, you couldn't dance with me. And if you think it physical, you couldn't dance with me. I'm using transit G, and I don't think you got the ammo. A chance with me, you couldn't dance with me. If you think it physical, you couldn't dance with me. I'm using transit G, and I don't think you got the ammo.
Keep it real.
I'm rocking the hip-hop philosophy.
Keep it real in this rap game.
I'm rocking the hip-hop philosophy.
Keep it real. Keep it real in this rap game.
I'm rocking the hip-hop philosophy.
Hey, baby doll, there's a new guy in town. I'm rocking, girl, I'm shocking every chick around. There's no one that can hang, cause my hands are so quick. Doing tricks on 2 turntables, baby, I'm so slick. And my beat goes boom, 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 Let's pretend you're a Ferrari and I will drive. I'm gonna show you why Egyptian lover is so alive. And my beat goes boom, 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 boom. Now it's time to rock this place. Rock the party so hearty. See the sweat on your face. Baby, I'm tough, I'm rough, I'm so unique. I've got the baddest jams around. You little freak, freak this. Everybody jam to the beat that's hot. Surely gonna be the best one Earth's got. I just wanna rock and make you free, cause I am the creator of this beat. That's right, baby. I'm tough, 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 tough.
Whoa, we went old school on you right there, man.
Egypt,
Man,
Egypt's a lover. Egypt
me
in
and
the
Triple
building.
P almost hit a routine for you right now, man. We got into the
but,
we got into
you
the
know,
mood.
we ain't got no Ben Gay in the building.
Huh?
So.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Some Motrin, yeah.
Yeah.
We bring the chiropractor back,
You know.
man. Yeah.
Yo, so the last thing, man, the last thing about this Childish Gambino thing. His name, man. I beef with his name.
Yeah. We can go right there. But, hey.
Where was it from? Where was it from? So you're over there shaking your head. Where was it from? He got his name from a Wu-Tang name generating app.
Hey, wait, man. He's using technology, man. So,
Yo, but this is the point, though. I mean, think about this, though. Yo,
He's a
when
mark.
in the game, in the game, dude, in the game, man,
Name
you got your
generator.
name. You got your name because you
earned
earned it,
right. I earned,
right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, hey, 4080. Tell them what DJ 4080 means.
DJ 4081, I love DJing, and I love the art of DJing. But the 4080 came from A Tribe Called Quest when Q-Tip said in one of their songs, he said,
Industry rule
number 4080, record company people are shady. That's what
So kids, watch
industry
your
rule
back 'cause
number.
I think they smoke crack at 'em.
I'm doubted. Yeah.
So anyway,
but that's what that means.
But see, there's meaning to it, though.
Yeah.
That's-
But do you know industry rule 4081?
I
It's
forgot
a
it.
good one. It's never battle KRS-One.
One, that's right, that's right. I remember it. I do remember that, man. I forgot
Yeah,
it. And then
yeah.
Triple P. I mean, obviously, Triple P.
If you really know me, you know why.
exactly,
X3P.
it's exactly. But it has a
Yeah.
meaning, though. That's my point, though.
My,
I
my
explained that to a
homegirl
friend of
Latoya
mine.
always
Yeah.
called me 3P. so.
Latoya.
Latoya.
Oh, dude. Oh, man,
Tell
we got
us
to play
what's up.
Latoya, but we got to play Latoya
So
one day.
and then of course, with me, like intro, you think like introduction to a song, intro is that's not what it is. Intro, when I got my rapper name, Intro to MC, intro is short for entropy, which One of the definitions is scientific. Oh no, actually, the definition that I go with is a measurement of the amount of information lost in a transmitted message.
Damn, dropping
So,
science.
so this is my
Ooh-wee.
point is like, you know what I mean, like
Dude, I
everybody's
got a
street
public
names.
school education, man. Come on, man. You gotta scale it back, man.
Good thing I read.
So I mean, but the point is like, you know what I mean, like come on, man, like you know, Wu-Tang naming.
Yeah.
I mean, I you know, what I mean, you're doing your thing. You know, what I mean, I'm not gonna hate on you, but I mean, it's just
Yeah, man. He getting money.
Yeah,
we got that in
yeah,
common. I'm not hating
yeah.
on that.
Yeah,
man. We getting
exactly,
money,
man.
so it's all good.
I ain't hating on that. It's just hard for being from the old school. It's hard for me to understand that.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to understand that. So I mean, I'm not hating on him. That's not his thing. I mean, that's his thing. He's doing his thing. To give him credit, he made a name with that name.
Yeah.
So you know, hey man, I ain't gonna hate on that.
I mean, he did
Yeah.
well in what was that show he used to be on?
Atlanta
Atlanta was good, and another show that used to be on Channel 4.
Community.
Community, yes, that show was funny as heck.
I said it, not her. Yo, man.
Oh, that's our judge right there, man. She's
Yeah,
that's
judge
our
and jury.
Over here shaking
Yeah.
her head, man.
Oh no,
rolling her
she's
eyes,
giving
man.
us the,
man.
you know, yeah.
If you
So-
saw all the attitude that was coming in from the
I
side,
know.
man.
Dang,
Yeah.
teenagers.
Yeah, just
So let's
straight-
go, man. Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go. Let's keep going with music, man. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go back to the old school again. We're gonna go back with some biz, man.
Uh-oh.
Joe, bring in some biz, Joe, for the people.
Let's get it.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
These Biz Markies. These Biz Markies. These Biz Markies. These Biz Markies. So fresh, so
Yes, y'all are to the like beating. You could either dance or just have a seat and listen to the way and what I am displaying. A different kind of rapper language that I am saying. To all the party people that exorbitant for info. When it come to rockin' parties, I am a nympho. Maniac, brainiac for doing my dancing. My record make the music. We'll put you in a trance and hypnotize your body and like it drink Bacardi and you won't be fighting the ill and you just be partying down. With the funky sound with yours truly. I'm the original B.I.Z. I mean, okay, I will the E and I aim to have fun and not be number one. And just here to let you know who's like running the place. And everywhere that I perform and do a show, as long as you know that.
nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beat the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beat the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beat the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beat the biz. You know me at the VIC, I go for what I know, doing a show for human beings. I'm guaranteed to rock to make the ladies scream and shout. I'm bound to wreck your body as they turn the party out. The Marty rapper, Joe Chapper, always have a fun. And when you hear the biz monkey, you get the job done. Yes, I'm the M.A.R. for Kcaa. You know that's me. I got the stutter step to keep it check. My speed is so you need it. So they say I look and sound funny, but I don't be caring. I rock the Latin Quarter, rooftop, Union Square, and Roseland. The Hawthorne, Madison Square Garden, even right for the World Fair at Java Center. Part in the ways that I be talking about, the places I be rocking. I love to perform for the people that be clocking. I say that your own mind don't want it like I want it, but you pay for a good performance. Look on it, you want it. That's why I'm here to be like letting you knowing that I'm a highly recognized as the king of disco, making people laugh and have a lot of enjoyment. I'm the best person for this type of employment. That's why.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beat the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beat the biz. On and on to the break of dawn. When you buy food cheap, you need a coupon. I catch a sale retail before it gets stale. So hurry up and get the wick. Check out the mail and shop non-stop. By how I hip hop on the mic and like make it cooperate with the rhythm. That is what I give them. Reagan is the press, but I voted for Shirley Chisholm. It might sound confusing, the style that I'm using, but in the end, I'm sure that you will find it quite amusing and funny. Oh, honey, it's just ridiculous. Don't try to front. Come on and admit you was thrilled, chilled. Your heart was fulfilled, so respect the architect as I begin to build. Science of my reliance is a form of rap. Like Carl Lewis, I get to it. So let's go to lap. Go to lap.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beat the biz.
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 Nobody beats the biz.
What?
True MCs, y'all. True MCs, y'all. True MCs, y'all. True MCs, y'all.
That right there, man, is another forgotten element of hip hop, man.
Beatboxing.
Beatboxing is another forgotten element of hip hop, and we had a really good conversation with Rozelle about that.
Yeah, man, with Rozelle from the Roots,
That's
formerly of
right.
the Roots.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Oh, dude, that song
And that
takes
was-
me back to high school, man. That man, like at the school dances, or like someone would have like a radio in the quad during lunch,
school.
man. Nobody beats the Biz. Man, I was on the track team at Ike, man. Like that song, man.
I think I was still in elementary school. When they
Yeah, right.
I was in
Yeah,
junior
right.
high school.
yeah, you actually were. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
were in junior high school still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
man. Yeah, dude. Wow, man.
Nobody beats the Biz. Okay, so man, let me wrap this up, man, with Childish Gambino, man, just in case.
I thought you said that was the last
No,
segment.
man. I'm
Yeah, man,
gonna keep going on, man.
Yo, man, you coming at
just
us.
remembered
man.
something,
That's
brother.
it.
Yeah, man, you coming at this cat today. Yeah, man.
Tell him why you
No,
mad,
man.
son.
That's
Tell him why you mad, B.
No, that's exactly what I was gonna say, man. It is nothing personal, man. I just had just a slight problem with that one joke. That's
But
it,
anybody with the name Gambino, man, you got to be concerned. No.
And nowadays, you got to watch out with the childish.
Yeah, yeah, that's
man.
true.
No joke, man.
That's true.
That's some
yeah.
of the hardest gangsters right there, man. For
Yeah,
real,
I know.
man.
I know,
Yeah.
straight hard. Yeah,
Man, as a matter of fact, I might take back everything I just said for the last 45 minutes.
I think we good, man.
Yeah.
And I'm about to go make my name on the Woo name generator.
I feel you,
yeah,
man. Yeah, as much as like I don't understand that, I get you, man. That's pretty damn genius.
Modern generation, man.
man.
They do that. So, man, we can't diss, man. We can't
yeah,
front.
for sure.
Can't front.
That's definitely true, man. So, yo, man, I wanted to tell you guys, man, because I forgot to tell you guys, man, last couple shows ago, man. I hope Thanksgiving was good for you guys, man. But did this year not fly by quick as hell, man?
This year flew,
definitely.
especially since we started doing this show. I look forward to Sunday.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I always did because of football, but
yeah, football,
even more so now.
church,
And you know what, man, 4080, I want to thank you for showing up just in spite of
Dedication.
a heartbreaking day today, man, for you, man.
man.
I want to thank you for making it, man.
See, I haven't watched a lot of NFL games this year for obvious reasons. We won't get into the kneeling thing, but
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
but man, the NFL, they love the Patriots. That's all I gotta say. So, 4080 is hanging up his Steelers gear for a couple years. The terrible towel, the flag outside my house. Well, that's been furled up for a while. But yeah, man, I gotta take a break, man, because I'm too emotionally wrapped up in it. So I'll just support my UFC Trojans. They can have that love. I've been a Trojan fan. I was born into that. So yeah.
And for me, man, like I've been a Chiefs fan my whole life, so I'm used to that disappointment, man. That came on my birth certificate, man. So I understand exactly what you're saying, though. Trust me, I do understand it, because I can't even. There's like at least one point of every year when I get to that point, and I'm like, man, that's it, I'm done. That's it, I'm done. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no
Yeah,
more.
man, you guys are like the
Man.
Cubs of football.
We are, man.
Yeah.
You're right, man.
Damn,
The
that's
o-
jacked
but
up.
there's only one team, though. There's only one team that's a little bit worse off than us, man.
Cleveland Browns?
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns. Yeah.
What
They-
did you say, Joe? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, man. Now, Joe, man, now you're trying to start fights out here.
I
man.
know. Angel Baby and them coming in here,
Yeah,
too, man. They
man.
Raider fans.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I want them
Hey,
pouncing
we
on
still
me.
got to walk out to the parking lot, bro.
No, man. We got to get, you know what I'm saying? We got to get out there, man.
Dude, Joe's trying to get us rolled up.
Yo, Angel Baby. Hey, man, we with you, man. We rocking with
Yeah,
you,
man. We got love for you, Angel
Go
Baby.
Raiders, man.
Yeah,
Go
go
Raiders.
Raiders. Exactly, man. Yeah. Speaking of that, man, make sure you guys stay tuned for Angel Baby, man. He's
Definitely,
coming
definitely.
up,
Got
man.
some dope
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Angel Baby's gonna rock your pants off.
Yeah.
So, yo, we're gonna get back into our another song right here.
Yeah.
Triple P. All right, Triple P. I'm gonna tell you what, man, because this is your specialty right here, man. I'm gonna let you tell them what's coming up.
This right here is by a Canadian artist. When he first came into the American scene, not the Canadian scene, the American scene, he blew up off of this one song.
That Snow?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, don't get me started on him either.
No.
Oh, no,
We're
dude.
not doing that one.
Dude,
okay?
Jim
please.
Carrey,
That will
Jim
never-
Carrey took care of him already.
Don't,
man.
yeah. Don't ever play,
look.
dude.
You will never have to worry about that
Yeah.
being played here.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'll quit the show,
Let's
man.
not worry about that.
We
I'll
won't
quit
worry
the
about
show,
that.
man. If you ever play,
Yo.
I'll quit the show.
Just so you know, man, we got Cardinal Official coming up, man. Cardinal
Exactly.
Official, man. The Circle, Socrates, man, was
Shot Claire.
Man, couldn't be touched.
Terror
Shot Claire.
Chase.
Yeah, oh man,
It's
they
a-
could
it's a
not be
gang
touched.
of 'em.
They were representing
Concept.
Canadian hip hop before it was a trend, man.
Right.
So
Maestro
if you don't
Fresh
know,
West.
if you don't know about the Circle, if you don't know
Michie
about
Me.
Socrates, if you don't know about Cardinal Official, man, go check it out.
Yeah.
I'll direct you to Bacardi Slang from Cardinal
First
Official.
one.
That was
That's his
that
first single in
Their posse's
America.
deep too. Their
Right.
posse's deep.
Yeah, they are, man. Yeah.
Posse's deep.
So let's go with some Cardinal Official
Old
right now.
time
Joe.
killing.
Yeah, boy, True MC Radio, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Joe. He hit us, man. He hit us dirty, man. I know, man. Oh, man. Joe killed
As
us,
Eric
man.
walks out the studio.
Yeah. Joe killed us, man.
Sound killer. When they don't know, say we are original sound killer. Fast, you know we. Anytime we start dance off a lot. Girl, follow back a week. You know, say we everything pan cock. Can't chat to me. We start dance from 19 all long. Think I only 45 we collect. I don't play we out. Anytime we drop Cardinal, IRS and Wire. I big tune that.
Yes. Oh me, my eye. Them a try run, Mr. Cardinal flavors you can't deny. Cause them circle cats rap so fly. Them tracks stay do or die and ass. When them on the murder song before I dance can turn around, I jump and begging for a black eye. They off a style me, I have to put it on back. Rap from T-Dot to the Bronx and Brixton, they come back, yeah.
If a MC step out the line and fill him out, we get cut up, butt up, lick up, fist up, sound get brick up. Beat up and kick up till the boys start ick up.
Girlfriend, what's your name?
How you look so sweet with your horse legs acting like you're strange. It's full time now you come off of that range. My name's why you're bareback farming in the plains. Blessing this, effortless, mess with this. With this if you think you got a chance to dance with your devilish messages. Stressing this can only lead to battery. You rattle me, request to battle me, I take as flattery, I see ya. Grip your Bible, I'm the lyrically homicidal idol who's liable to take your title with a single recital that's vital. You respect the steez, I get vexed with ease. Don't make me ask you to respect me, please.
It's just a old time killing. We are here with run, go get your money clear for another day, in another way. The man them not take the ray. We are murderer, killer.
Hey yo, cold blood, I meant to do it ruthless. Knew it was murder since the grassroots produces. And now we got some axe murderers upon the track, burning murder onto wax so you can witness the attack is black. The who writes the burn fable, so hype the source should give us 5 mics and 2 turntables. We spitting this with beats so ridiculous and rhyme style limitless. Let's see if you can get what
Why you crazy? Your tough talk don't amaze me. Imaginary bustin' just don't phase me. Lick a shot, with your fly, gun finger in the air. Headstone on your 12-inch says Mr. Cardinal and the monolith was there. From 94 to now, the beats run wild in the east. Leave enough man deceased. I got 2 middle fingers that's made for Babylon forget dust and let my people them go.
It's just a old time killing. We are here with run, go get your money clear for another day, in another way. The man them not take no ray. We are murderer, killer.
Let me tell you a little story about this girl I used to know. Used to come and tell me she loved me since me.
Yo, man.
True MC's Radio.
Joe. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you, man. Yo, Joe, man.
Joe got us, man.
Joe hit us a nut punch, man.
Yeah, man. Straight up, man. Straight
My
up.
face dropped like,
Man.
what?
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, is this a remix?
Yeah, I know,
What?
man.
Like, what the heck? Yo, man, Joe.
We
that
having
right,
fun,
that
man.
right there, right, man, just made you part of our crew
Yeah,
forever,
dude.
dog. Forever, man.
Because, yeah, it's what it's all about,
That's
man. You
something
got
we
us.
would do to somebody, man. Trust me.
Got us.
Yo, so, yeah, that was Cardinal Official again, man, with the sample was...
Well, it was a few samples.
Well, we'll say the voice sample, the vocal
Barrington
sample.
Levy
Barrington Levy
was on there.
Murderer.
Yep.
I'm not gonna start singing, man.
And the remix with Beanie Man.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Dope,
you're right.
dope
Beanie
song.
Man.
Yeah. So, Yo, man, we're getting towards the end of the hour here, man. We're gonna have to go, man. As much as it's killing us, man,
it goes so
have
fast,
to go, man. It really does, man.
I look forward to this 1 hour.
Yeah, man.
And you know what, man? I know I don't say this. I know I've never said this on the air, man. But I just want to take 1 second out, man, to tell you, brothers, man, how much I truly appreciate you guys, man.
Word. Back at
Thank you. Thank you very much. Love y'all, brothers.
And real quick, man, just in case, I don't know if he had a chance to tune in, but just in case, I got to give a shout out to my boy, Rude Dog, Rudy Gonzalez. He just retired from the county, man.
Nice.
He was in the county long enough for them to suck his entire soul out, and then he retired.
Nice.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations. I also have a shout out to my boy out there in Texas, my boy TK Corkett, Tuna Corkett. That's my boy. He's about to be deployed. Hey, keep your head on the swivel, man.
Yeah,
I love you, boy. Straight up.
And we'll see you when you get back, man. For real, Corkett. Yeah, Corkett's the homie, man.
Yeah,
thank you, man.
Oh yeah, Kurt.
Yeah, and what about you, Triple? You got anybody?
Man, Eddie and Eddie, Derek, Verse,
man.
Scott, Sharmez, all our families and friends. Just everybody, man. I love everybody. It's too many to name. My mom and my dad, everybody that's listening, back east, down south. Thank you guys for supporting. Too many people to name. Don't be mad. Just love.
Right. Yeah, same here, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and head out with J. Rue, man. J. Rue, the Damager. I'll never forget, man, when you put me on the phone with him. Yo, man, Triple P put me on the phone with J. Rue, the Damager one time, man.
Oh, he was in New York or something? When?
No, he was out here.
He was out here, man. Yeah.
In Long Beach.
Yeah.
No
My boy Derek had a shop.
And yo, man, I'll never forget, man. I was chilling at home, and Triple P called me up there. What's up, man? He's like, yo, man, hey, hold on a second. I was like, what? He was like, yo, man, I want you. I got someone to say hi to you. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, it's J. Rue the Damager.
Oh man. Well, man, let's get into this, man. Before they cut us off for the night.
Yeah, for sure, man. Here we go, J. Rue the Damager. You're playing yourself, man, off of Wrath of the Math, man.
Stay tuned next week.
See Radio Show.
Yo, are you a pimp? A hustler?
No, I'm not.
Are you a man? And can you stand alone like a man has to sometimes?
Yes, I can.
Are you willing to go out there and save the lives of our children, even if it means losing your own life?
Yes, I am.
I believe you, J. Rue. You ready?
You have nothing to worry about.
Now, I don't push your Lex. Others have their turn to flex. J. Rue is up next. All these so-called players up in the rap game got brothers on the corner selling cocaine. It used to be LaToya and Jim hats, but now it's Uzi's Max and G-packs of cracks. Everybody psycho or some type of good fellow, but me, I keep it real. That's all swan like Jello. Don't drink Cristal and I can't stand mo. Never receive currency for moving a kilo or an ounce. Make them bounce to this fake pimp free flow. I never knew hustlers confessed in stereo or on video. Get caught, you know who turns states. Evidence, murder, weapon, confession, and fingerprints. Mama always said, watch what comes out your mouth. Tight case for the DA from here to down south. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding like King Solomon's wealth. You're a player, but only because you be playing yourself. With all that big willy talk hot, you're playing yourself. With all that big gun talk bop, you're playing yourself. With all that rah, 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 you're playing yourself.